Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. Here we are back in Somerset Farms for our hardcore Rags2Riches series. Well, we're up to episode 19 already, so we're getting through it pretty quick. At this point in time, I think I'm going to start bringing them out daily, daily episodes of Rags2Riches Somerset Farms. You guys have been pretty keen on the idea of this series, so yeah, I'm going to bring that every day. Just waiting on the tractor to arrive from the store. He should be on his way. Looks like he might be stuck. Oh Jesus, that's extremely loud for me. Not sure why he's sort of stuck there like that. There we go. She's on her way. I did call the shop and they said the stuff is on the way first thing this morning. Should be here about 6:30, so it's about 6:30. It's on its way, as we just seen. Just had a few minor issues. Here it comes. Alright, so what do we have going on here? I know I've got plenty of fertilizing jobs going on. We've got some more lime, some more seed, cultivator, subsoiler, all that good stuff. Tractor's on its way. I think we did get some herbicide. We did get some more fertilizer, I believe, and I think I did pick up a yep, there it is, like a weed, I don't know what you call it, like a weed implement, so we can drag it behind the tractor and rip the weeds out of the ground. So that's something that's just arrived as well. So let's get this stuff all off here and unloaded. We're just going to have to drag it off. We don't have front loader attachment just yet, so just drag it off the back. There we go. Might just push this off the other side. Let's push this one off the other side too, just onto the ground. There we go. She can continue. Actually, probably need to make sure she gets around this corner properly, because we know we've had drums in this corner before. Like that. Which is me driving this time, not even a shop helper. No. But we're on the wrong side of the road, that's why we're going the other direction. Oh, there we go, she's off. She's on the way back to the shop. Actually, we need to make sure she stops at the next point. Right, there we go. So we've got this guy, which we're going to use obviously to kill the weeds when we need to. We've got this guy here, which is this fertilizer, so we'll move him out of the way. We've got our herbicide, which we can drag into here, up over that lip. Yep, over the lip. Get that filling up, and we've got this guy, as I said, which will kill the weeds. So let's throw it over here next to our little, I don't know if this is like our water tank that's there. Alright, boom, there we go. I do have a few jobs available today. We've got 6 jobs. I've got some cultivating jobs as well, which we're probably going to look at. I don't want to do the ones that are any more than a hectare, so alright, there we go. We've got 4 cultivating jobs, some fertilizing jobs, everything ready to keep us busy today. So let's jump on in our Zetor Proxima. We'll head down to our field. We'll spray for some weeds. That's one thing that you don't get any jobs for, is weed spraying, which is a little bit different, a little bit weird. I don't know why there's no jobs available for that, but no one wants us to come and spray their weeds, obviously. I need to try and avoid driving over these fields. We won't damage the crops or anything because it's not at a later stage growth, so we should be right to drive over them. The field's still slowly growing, so it's still going to take us a little bit of time before we can come down and harvest that. I don't even think we're at stage 1 yet. I know it is growing, so the planting, the germination has been a success, so it is all growing. We just need to wait for it to grow now so we can start to harvest. But there are some Looks like there's some weeds on here already. I don't know if we already sprayed this for weeds. I can't exactly remember if we did. I don't think we did, so we'll go and give it another go anyway. It'll start to unfold. Yep, germinated, so it's ready to go. There's no weeds. I'm pretty sure we haven't sprayed it for weeds yet. Not 100% sure, but we'll spray it again anyway just to make sure. Try and minimise the chance of us getting any weeds on the field. Alright, it's our store. Well, the lady from the shop is right back at the store, so we'll clear that when we get a second. So swing around, hard right back into this corner if we can. As close as we can to that corner. There we go. Try and spray. Try not to hit the tree or anything. Probably not going to get the entire field sprayed, like with the sides of the field and stuff, but we'll probably just try and do the best we can, I guess, at this point in time. So there are some weeds there that have been sprayed. Now, have they been sprayed or did they just die by themselves? I don't know. I can't remember if we sprayed them or not, but as I said, can't hurt coming through spraying a second time. I'm pretty sure we haven't sprayed yet. So we have no herbicide back at the farm or anything, so I don't know where we would have got the herbicide from without us actually buying the herbicide. So, and there's some weeds up here, so I'd say no. Some weeds there, so I'd say we haven't sprayed it yet if the weeds are actually growing, so I'm not sure what's happened there. The weeds might have died or something. Right, let's try and turn this around. We'll just fold up the arms so we can try and get clear of this tree and all that sort of stuff. We'll unfold again so we can get ready to go. It's going to take a little bit out of our tank, but we're still going to have a good, 17,000 or so litres left, so we're going to have a fair few sprays out of this one tank, so it's not overly concerning the amount we're actually going to use. And I think we might go and do some cultivating. We haven't done cultivating for a little while now, so on anyone else's field. We've done some on our own, but not on other people's fields, so I might do some cultivating and leave the fertilising for me to do, maybe off camera or something like that. I know you guys don't want to see the same stuff every episode. We just need to bring some more money back in. Let's get this starting to spray. Let's head this way, which is actually going to be annoying. Let's go like that, try and get a decent screenshot. Makes it hard with that message there. Get this last little bit sprayed, so it must have, I don't know, looks like it's sort of been sprayed. Right, there we go. So instead of us spraying from now on, we can use that little weeder or de-weeder and bring that through instead of spraying, and that'll save us a little bit of money. Not a massive amount, but a little bit. Each time we want to come through, we won't have to spray the whole field, we'll just come through and, run over where the weeds are and rip them out. But us saving money at the moment is pretty important, I think, because we're sort of struggling with money again, back down to 17,000. Right, so I'll head back to the farm, we'll drop this guy off, and then we'll start looking at where we're going to head for our cultivating jobs. I'll make sure we get through this gate without too many dramas. I need to write down the fields that we need to cultivate, because that's something I always forget. Pretty hopeless at remembering certain things. What's that? Oh, there it is. Cultivators over there. Mowers just there. I'll back this guy back in. Put him away. While we're there, we might actually grab our fertilizer spreader and refill that guy. While we're there, there's a fair few jobs that need to be done, so don't think we'll completely use all of this. Drop that down. There we go, we can unload that. Back this guy back in to pick up our cultivator. Right, let's head through. Stop driver. There we go. Right, let's have a look at our jobs. So, cultivating, got field 9. So I'll write this down so I don't forget. Cultivate number 9, number 22, number 23, and number 33. Now our fertilizing jobs, which are going to be interesting. We've got heaps of these guys. Number 5, number 13, number 14, number 16, and 45 and 47. 45 and number 47. So that's like 10 jobs just for today if we can get them all done. If we can't get them done today, that's fine, but we're going to need to do our best to get them done. So we need to go to 9, 22, so 22's here, 23, which is there, 22, 23, and 33, which is here. So we might go down into 33 first, and go from there. That's probably going to be the way to go. Head down into field 33. I am really loving this little tractor. Nice little thing. I've spoken to Brad at the petrol station as well. He's told us we can come through and use that wash bay whenever we like. He said business has been reasonably good the first few weeks. It's starting to quieten down a little bit now, obviously with the current situation at the moment with the the virus going around and stuff. So he said that we should be able to come down and use it whenever we like. If there's someone in there or there's a lineup, we just have to go to the back of the line and wait. We're not paying customers, so give the paying customers priority, which is fair enough. Right, so head this way to field 33. Pretty sure this is the field that I don't know, I think we get to it from field 34 inside here, don't we? Maybe, no, I don't think we do. I think we get to it from the corner. That's right. So we'll go straight through and the entrance to the field is on the corner. Right, so that's field 33 just there on the right. Hopefully it won't take us too long to get that done. So it's just withered away. Alright, there we go. So someone did say something, pretty smart in one of the comments. I apologise, I can't remember who it was. But if we want more, fertilising jobs and seeding jobs and stuff, we really need to get these cultivating jobs done. And then they'll want us to come back through and seed and fertilise and stuff later on. So we haven't had a great deal of seeding jobs yet. I don't think we've done any seeding jobs for the locals. So I think it's all been just, cultivating and fertilizing and a couple of harvesting jobs we've had. So the more of this we can get done, the better it's going to be for us to hopefully get some more jobs coming through. Some more, seeding and fertilizing and all that sort of stuff in the long run. So I'm going to have to do a run around that edge of the field, I think. Even a couple of runs, I would say, just to make sure we stay away from this fence. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying the series. I know it's been received pretty well from you guys. Everyone's been pretty happy with how it's been performing. I've been happy with how it's been performing as well on YouTube. So it's going to stick on the channel for hopefully quite some time. Unfortunately, our Slovak Village series has died a horrible death with issues with the save file, which is frustrating. I haven't had that yet in FS19. I did have that a couple of times with FS17, but first time now I think with FS19 where I've had issues with the save file not being able to load and constantly crashing and stuff. So little bit of a shame, but we've still got our Somerset farm series, so we're pretty lucky. Right, so as far as Mike goes, Mike's still being his grumpy old self, not being able to go out anywhere, especially now with us being in pretty much total lockdown. Farming, I guess, is classed as an essential thing for us to do, an essential job. So we don't really have a lockdown, but we've still got to, you know, abide by certain rules in the local area, you know, keep our social distancing and all that sort of stuff. So just need to make sure we keep on top of that. Hopefully it won't be too much longer, it'll be completely gone, but you never know, I suppose. You never know with these sorts of things. Hopefully it's not too much longer, because people are going to start going stir crazy, and we don't want that happening. Yeah, no, Mike's been his normal grumpy self. He's feeling a lot better as far as health wise. He's definitely cut down on the alcohol, so he's not drinking at all at the moment. Smokes, still a little, I wouldn't say a little bit of an issue, a little bit of a concern, I guess. He's still smoking probably a third to half a packet a day, which is a lot less than what he was before. But I think he's said he's going to try, you know, every couple of days to just cut back a little bit more. So if he smokes, you know, 10 cigarettes today, you know, then in a couple of days time he's trying to cut back to, you know, 9, and then try and hopefully cut all the way back down to nothing. Hopefully that's his goal, and that's what I'd like to see him do, but I guess it's up to him. We can't force it upon him, and that sort of stuff. All we can do is just be there to support him, I suppose, and hopefully come through and get it done and live a little bit longer. Hopefully be, you know, healthier and happier and that sort of stuff. I'm lucky. I'm one of those people that's never really been into drinking or smoking, so I'm pretty lucky. Never had that addiction like some people have, unfortunately, in their lives. So pretty lucky. No smokes, no drinks, no drugs, all that sort of stuff. Pretty good. Right, we'd have to nearly be at least halfway through this field now. So we're sort of just now, the only thing we can do is wait for, you know, our field to grow and be ready to harvest, and hopefully start making money from our own fields and that sort of stuff, and then we can, you know, continue to expand and work our way up to, you know, buying pigs and, well, buying property first, buying the property off Mike and getting some pigs and doing that sort of stuff. We're going to need to be able to harvest hopefully like corn or something like by then, because the pigs do love corn, as you guys know, and obviously we're going to need some canola and some wheat and that sort of stuff, so other crops as well as just corn. But as long as we can get at least one of those 3 crops, we should be okay, I think. I know, you know, corn's their favourite, but if we can't get corn just yet because we don't have the right header, then I guess they're pigs, aren't they? They'll eat bloody anything. So they'll just have to be happy with what they get. Let's have a quick look at this job and see. Field 33, 82%, so not far away now. Missing little bits, but not too concerned with missing little tiny bits. So if it was our field, we would be a little bit more concerned, but with it being a job, they're pretty much happy for us to get the majority of it done. I haven't had any complaints from anyone yet, so still got a pretty good reputation around town. That's why we've still got a huge amount of jobs coming through, you know, every day. Someone's wanting us to do something. So we really can't complain with the way things have been going. We've been pretty lucky. So we're going to head down to field 23, 22 after this, and then field 9 will be our last one. We're cultivating, and that should get us through to the end of the day, I would think, or at least lunchtime. should be just about finished, I think. There we go. Tiny little bit. So we'll complete that. Field 33, 22 and 23. Just down through this other farm down here, and then field number 9. I'm going to head to after that. So there's 23 is in through here to our left. It's just the other side of this cow barn here. Here it is. A really small field. Shouldn't take us too long to get this one done. Alright, let's get this ripped in. We can use our manual GPS for this with our map there, that being probably one of the only square fields on the map. Alright, so back down this way, swing back around up the other way, and then we should have enough clearance hopefully to just go up and down like normal. That tree there, that tree would have to go if I own this field, that's for sure. It's just in the way a little bit. Could widen the field just a tiny little bit to get a little bit more crop on the field, which, as we know, it is a little bit harder with harvesting and seeding and stuff running up against the hedges, but you know, it's all extra money if we can get as much room as we can. Right, so head back to the east. It's only going to be like another 3 more runs, so this is going to be a nice quick job, this one. We're not making a lot of money out of it, but we're keeping another local farmer happy, keeping him out of the weather and at home self-isolating like we should be. Just a little bit there, that's weird where we sort of spun around from before. Try and set ourselves up about 90 degrees, head back through this way. We shouldn't be far off, or are we? 23, only $194. But, you know, it's a quick 2-minute job. It's not going to take us too long. We should nearly be able to get this pass. Oh, not quite. We should be just about done by the time we get to the end of the field. There we go. Tracked on field 23 is done. Now we'll head around to field 22. Get started on that, and I think we might have to do field 9 off camera because we're already up to 23 odd minutes, so time flies, as they say. Let's complete that job. Might open up a seeding job for us potentially. So only $194, but it's still money in our pocket. We're only using fuel and that sort of stuff. We really need to, I guess while we're down here we could get our tractor serviced quickly, and even get our cultivator looked at, just get all the nuts and bolts tightened up and all that sort of stuff. Just to make sure everything's running at full strength. We don't want to have any breakdowns, especially the time will come when we actually really need this cultivator, and if it's broken we're going to be in trouble. It's still weird that we're cultivating part of the grass there when we do that. It's a little bit different. I have found that with a few other maps as well. Have me look at Sandy Bay. That map, the fields, when the fields have been planted, they've been planted right to the edge like this. See how there's a little gap between old crop and new crop, which is a little bit weird. Sandy Bay is the same, so I don't understand why it's like that. It's a little bit weird. Something to do with obviously the map when they've created it. I don't know what it is, but We'll stick to the current crop and not worry about the old one. Not sure if this crop is withered or if it's been harvested. It looks like it's withered. I don't think it's been harvested. I think it's like potatoes or sugar beets or something. Certainly doesn't look like it's been harvested. Not really sure what's happened. Might as well just do another full run around like we just did. Keep the tractor moving so we're not reversing and that sort of stuff. I'll try and set ourselves up at 270 degrees as I normally do. There we go. Sometimes I can get it perfect, sometimes I can't. Right, so that's field 22, 23, 23's done, this is 22, so once this is done we've only got field 9 to do then. Missing little bits. So I think the plan for next episode might be another fertilising episode. I'm not 100% sure. I think we'll just have to wait and see. It's going to be a little bit of time before we can actually head on and harvest our field. I don't want to skip too much and have you guys not be here and see everything I do and all the money we make and that sort of stuff. So try and keep you guys here as much as possible. I think, as I said, I think the last couple of episodes are sort of going to start steering clear of doing time-lapse stuff. So starting jobs, time-lapsing it, and then that's it for the episode. I think I'm going to steer clear of time-lapsing now that we're sort of established our farm a little bit. Just try and have you guys here for all the episodes from now on. I'll get this little bit touched up. There's not much here, but get it touched up. Swing around hard left. Try and get it all. Missed a little bit. Not that worried. So field 9. I don't know if field 9's bigger than this or not. Let's have a look. Field 22, 0.79 and 0.92. So field 9's a little bit bigger. Not massively bigger, but a little bit. That's going to take us a little bit of time to get that one done, I think. I think the plan still is, as I said, to buy Mike's little land area off him so we can get the pigs in up there, and there's a huge area that we've taken care of for Mike. We'll turn into a massive field, so we can turn that into like a corn field or some sort of crop field as well, for us to be able to sell some of it and keep some for our pigs and that sort of stuff. So it's a huge area there that we can work on as part of that purchase. So it's going to be a pretty valuable area once we actually finally own it. Shouldn't take us too long to start making our money back, I wouldn't think. How are we going with this job? 84%, so not far away. Still got a little bit to do. So we've still got a decent part of the middle bit of this field to do. Try and maximise what we're actually doing. Get it done a little bit quicker if we can. These crows, every time we plough or cultivate or something, they're all here trying to get the worms and all that sort of stuff. We don't really want them taking the worms away because the worms are good for fertilisation and crop growth and stuff. That's why we need some scarecrows or something on the field. Then again, just looking at my face should be scary enough for it, but I don't seem to scare them too much. Alright, we should be just about done, I think. There we go. Field 22 contract complete. $571. $662 for field number 9. So we'll head down there and get that one started, and yeah, we'll see what we come back with next episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, as always, smash that like button. Leave a comment, let me know what you think of the series so far, and if you're happy to see daily episodes. And the idea of the pigs situation and stuff, I know I've asked before, but you guys let me know exactly what you think we should be doing. If you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been Britto, thanks for watching. See you again soon.